is fascinating.
Disasters happen again?
Iya, halo, kembali lagi ya sama saya Benefits Gamer dan agak Lilo aja. Gue lebih mudah banget Lilo di bang nama gue gitu. Ya, gue mau lanjutin lagi storynya di live stream ini ya.
Ancient alchemy truly is fascinating.
Dan apa ya, sebelum itu gue mau nge dia di commission dulu sih. Gue mau dia di commission dulu. Sebenarnya gue tuh agak bosen pakai party gue yang ini. Tapi kayak party gue yang ini paling OC ya. Ada apa ini? Something menarik. Masih nggak paham. Terlalu lama nggak main.
Ancient alchemy truly is.
Kita dapat gini ya, guys, Larunian. Ambil hadiah. Hadiah ini apa? Oke.
So dark.
Sih. Jadi party ya. Kenapa tuh main ini kayak casual tuh gampang banget soalnya karakter gue paling OP di sini. Sing Shugan nih. Menarik ini. Ya kok sih mantap gitu. Enak skillnya nih suka ya Miko tuh lawan Oceanit tuh sampai gue lihat Oceanit tuh harus pakai ini gue pusing gue pas itu Oceanit tuh gue buat upgrade apa ya sih apa ya kamu mana ya lupa ya tapi udah disuruh kan dia ada aura-aura gitu soalnya kagak ada anjay lainnya apa ya pengen nyanyiin kok lagi sebenarnya saya maksudnya ini gak ada damage coy jujur aja hidden secret gue gak ada damage ini kok main freeze banget sih kita mainin lah ini coba agak hard game sedikit
Haven't you heard? There's a strange wanderer near Wolfendom.
kamar kan enggak agak ini nggak coba gimana cara buka-bukanya bentar commission gue tuh gimana ya oh Inazuma is this novel amazing I don't know terus apa kalau ada Hatui dulu gue pengen ngambil Cildo tapi nggak dapet kurang lama gue nabungnya sebenarnya sekarang juga bagus sih benernya enggak juga sih gue cuma suka yang bisa terbang itu enak banget buat explore sebenarnya cuman gue belum berkesempatan dapet kan gimana gue juga kurang terus jika tonton Indonesia itu benar-benar sempat beres terus dulu soal akan mana itu berarti gue udah pasang tadi ya so sebenarnya pasang cuma biar pasang-pasangnya ini Bukan. One man's face is another man's passion. It seems like finding out what to care for. Tuhan. Jadi komisioner ini semua muter-muter ya. Ya, nggak tahu kata-kata penting. Ngomong-ngomong dong dapet ya. Bisa. Forget the quest by building the super. Simple. Dulu Pak, banget kan stamina ya.
It's your lucky day.
Walah, walah, walah.
More.
Shine down. Right here. Emerge. Let's light it up. Illusion shattered.
How's that?
Satunya hal yang dicintai dari ini sih adalah cacatnya bos. Bulan sabit anjay. Mana ya? Nah, itu mau aja lah kocak gitu. Kita harus save area. Buat defensi flash.
Delve into death. There is no escape.
Apa?
Right now.
Ya.
Shine down. Inazuma shines eternal.
Ngapain ambil? Oh, langsung dulu juga deh.
Illusion shattered. Emerge. Right now. Emerge.
Tujuan kita sana. Kita harus save area. Ya, intinya udah bunuh semua. Mission complete. Down. Kita bermat. Yang terus bicara beberapa udah lain mana?
Right now. Right here. Right now.
Lucky day.
Shine down. Everybody stand back. Why do they never miss?
More to the fairy.
Let me scribe.
Alah, udah kurang 10% cok.
Decided by destiny. Right here. Is that all right now? I'm always watching.
More to the fairy.
Let's light it up. Illusion shattered. Torn to oblivion.
Hancur. Enggak. Oke, ini kurang dari foto. Ganti panti dulu.
Gather.
rain outlines your fate. Know my sword, rain cutter.
This is order.
Hey,
Shadows of fate,
Don't
born
lie.
of ice and frost.
jangan sudah buat dengan ginian dong.
Test subject. Solidify.
Delves into destiny. We're with access denied. Body and brain outlines your fate. Let me weave you a verse. For Rex Lepis.
Ya, kita keluarkan waktu kita
Order
nih anjay.
guide you. To the ferry.
Let me scribe.
Test subject. This is order.
Itu banget sih. Rasanya kalau main
All hail.
ini deh.
Witness the power of Gua. Shadows of fate.
Langsung gitu. Market ngapos gila lu. Coba main ganti biar nggak siang terus bosan cuy. Ini kalau gua heal ya. Selesai. Berapa sih main ini? Itu jadi kayak gue lebih bawa di temponya gitu. Lebih kontrolnya juga malah. Wah, salah gue.
Written in the
Salah
stars.
gue party gue. Coy.
Gather.
Know my sword. Let me weave
Gak
you a
bisa gue
verse.
pakai dong.
Order guide you.
Yeah. This is long overdue. Know my sword. Witness the power of Gua.
Gue hebat itu.
Next up. No touching.
Bis, bis. Kritikal lo kuat. Kilo saya menurut sekali dengan ini ya. Michelle, kenapa tuh langsung masuk? Sampai limit.
Add Astra. Thank you for complete.
Nice.
Add
Ini
Astra
ingat
at
ada
the sauce.
Genshin Impact di revive terus ada yang jadi ini si Catherine terus di skip in real life gila lu. Oke. Senjata ganti kan? Apa nambah? Soalnya tahu cuma satu deh. Iya cuma nambah sih. Saya plus 5 ini kan sampai tadi dulu buat dia. Oke. Aku sudah. Itu sih sudah minimal. Nggak siapa Kalau gue udah praktis ada. Ya kamu kan dari apa aja sih, jadi kayak malas. Itu branding terus. Nah, lanjut lagi ke Sumeru SP. Lanjutkan story kita hari ini, boy. Ya, sebenarnya actually menurut gue ini lumayan menarik sih. Perkembangan banget dari katakan gue main kan dari start sama ini ya destinasi lima. Terus start ke Liu itu biasa aja di Inazuma tuh lumayan lumayan ini dan ternyata Inazuma ke Sumeru jauh banget tuh perbedaan kayak wow. Padahal sebenarnya udah ada kebuka lagi kan si apa Arton api lah pokoknya itu di Fire Icon. Dan itu udah dapat spoiler sih agak sedih gitu gue. Karena ekspektasi gue terlalu tinggi, ekspektasi gue tinggi banget sama Fire Icon God of War. Itu tetap Icon favorit gue kayak gitu. God of Freedom. Mantap kayak God of Freedom tuh. Sayangnya dia nggak menunjukkan anak kecil cok di sini tapi yang menunjukkan anak kecil buat saya. Ini langsung. Langsung tuh.
We're still in the same day!
As expected, it's not single
Nahida, you already knew last night that we didn't break out of the samsara? Why did you tell us?
narasi.
Would there have been a point? You would have spent the night with new worries, with tomorrow still out of reach. In that case, you might as well rest within that brief moment of hope. An opportunity like that doesn't come by often. Duke did that! Of course. In the time we've been together, you two have been everything to me. Paimon's flattered and everything. What I mean is, even though I had asked you to solve this puzzle, you two are still the only ones who can see me and sense my presence. In other words, if you weren't here, I may as well not. Nahida's talking about confusing. Anyway, that's enough chit-chat. So, Traveler, did the new clues yesterday help you gain an... Huh? Why are you scrapping your previous theory? Oh, yeah! You're right!
Ulang lagi dari awal.
Gosh, how did we... So, what's...
Iya sih.
Mercenaries
Oh, then that's why when we wake up, but muscle memory. A brilliant... Nahida, to put it simply, it's as if you've mistaken a pyro crystal fly for a firefly in the night. You lost sight of its true nature because you focused too much on your That isn't simple at all! Why don't you go talk to Miss... Right! She did help
Nah,
us
ini
find...
kan dari sini kita lanjutin lagi. Tapi tuh dulu kenapa ya? Ini salah cerita kenapa gue ngumpul Ganyu dulu. Gue ngumpul Ganyu tuh dulu karena gue tuh suka banget, gue tuh suka banget sama karakter-karakter Hiyu yang sendirinya karena pakaiannya elegan dan lain-lain. Pakaiannya elegan, apa ya? Menurut gue karakter desainnya keren. Sedangkan kalau lo kemuskat itu nama freedom dan jadi orang beda-beda punya karakter masing-masing. Pada saat itu makanya dia cuma suka beberapa Jerman banget ya, pasti dia mungkin pakaian ya sampai di Eropa banget itu kalau nggak satu kalau
There
ini
you
kan lebih ke
are. Really took me a while to find you.
sana Asia.
As expected, Dia also didn't get hurt today.
Get hurt? Why would I? Don't underestimate me.
Well, you're still getting used to your new
Sama dulu gue
greatsword.
penyembah DPS.
Truth be told, I also
Kayak gue
think it's
ngambil
pretty
siap.
strange. It
Saya
just
nggak sih, kalau saya
suddenly
karena
felt
aku
so
suka
familiar in
desain
my
sih.
hands and... wait a second!
Gue dulu
How did
main
you know I got a
Genshin
new
gara-gara
greatsword to
show
begin
main
with?
show
I
pertama.
didn't tell anyone about it.
Kayak gue main
Could you
Genshin.
explain the
Wah, siapa yang
situation to
banget
her
nih?
today? Paimon's gotten a little sick of doing it. Oh, that works.
Dan kan nggak sakit juga ya. Apalagi lu kan sering ngelawan Green Guard. Jadi kayak, wow. Lu
What
coba tuh,
happened to you guys while I was
kata-kata,
gone? Did you get
keluar
brainwashed by
lagi
some
tahu.
cult?
Kayaknya aku tahu, cuman beda sih. Gue
Don't
kalau
think
ngepul
too hard
karakter
about
kan
it.
gue
Just
suka
take what
sama
we're saying
desain.
at face value.
Gue suka yang ini
Alright
jadi
then, let me get this straight. You're telling me that
perempuan
my
yang gagah.
body's already gotten used to this great sword, but my
Terus bagus
brain just
hasilnya.
doesn't
Malah
remember it?
gua kepuntun.
Yes,
Gua
your
coba
memory's
beli
being
DVD klik
erased
dapat
every
klik udah
day.
kocak.
Then I'd have to disagree. That's impossible.
Terus,
Oh? Why do you think that?
If we've actually been reliving the Sub-Zeru's festival day after day, common sense says my wallet should have emptied itself a long time.
terus
Right.
ini
They could use the Akasha to record what
resourcesnya
everyone did that day, and
nggak
then use the
berkurang,
city's
berarti bukan
resources
tadi,
to
berarti
replenish
bukan
everything.
dihapus doang.
It's not very likely, but it's also not impossible.
No, it is impossible.
You have proof?
You two are surprisingly serious about this nonsensical discussion. Fine, I'll play along for a little longer. Come with me, Miss Dunyarzad. Please come along as well. I still can't guarantee that this area is safe.
Let's go.
Paimon can't believe it's Dia who wants to show us something this time. 2 days ago, we were the ones taking her to see Dunyarzad.
Ya, gua akan kayak zombie. Oh ya, zombie ini akun ini favorit kedua gua karena wisdomnya keren banget, kata-katanya yang tenang gitu. Lalu ada satu kata-kata yang gue pakai buat perpisahan dari ini. Ya itu gue senang banget.
This is it.
Huh? This is a wooden training dummy. What about it?
See those marks on the dummy? Those are the result of several days' worth of practice. Let's say the sages didn't replace it every day. Shouldn't it be hacked to pieces by now?
Mas apa?
That's
Dia
true,
ngomong kalau
but
misalnya
what if they did?
Then the sages would have had to reproduce every mark I left during previous training sessions.
maksudnya
I'm a
kalau misalnya
professional
emang bukan
fighter.
tanduk,
My
kenapa
martial
yang di
school has
training yang nggak
always
hancur?
emphasized the importance of
Kalau misalnya
refined control.
dibalikin
The
ke semua,
force, angle,
masa
and
dia harus
entry point of
ini
each strike
si
is
sesnya masa
calculated
harus
and
masih
deliberate. That's why I remember every mark on the dummy, as well as my state of mind as I made each strike. It's
bikin
just as they
luka
say,
di kayu yang
each
sama itu kan
swordsman
susah.
has their own unique style, and even the same swordsman can't make the same cut twice. It would be impossible to copy these marks.
Is it really impossible?
People often say that a camera's photo can never replace an artist's painting. The same thing applies here. At a mere glance, I can differentiate carved... Whew, I hope that cleared things up for you. Hey, is this that new brain-exercise game that's been super popular with the scholars lately? Anyway, it's getting late. I should escort Miss Dunyarzad to Nilu's stage. See you later.
Well, back to... But at least we've reached some other conclusions in the meantime.
Masa we
Yep,
are not in the real world?
that's true. So, can we think of any new ideas right now? Strange? Paimon feels like everything's been strange lately.
Ya, kenapa kita nggak pernah coba buat pergi dari kota?
Leaving the city? You're right! It's really Paimon
Coba ya.
can't believe it! Did we miss this because we're tunneled? How about we go back and ask Nahida?
Coba ya, kita keluar dari sini. Kita TP sebenarnya. Mana? Kita akan mencapai.
Nahida! We're back! You're back early today. Sort of. We're mostly sure now.
Leaving the city. As far as I remember, you've mentioned your plans to do that twice before.
Kita pengen beberapa kali tuh.
But we don't remember anything.
Let me think. I don't think you ever actually told me what the outcome was. But you two sometimes stay out the entire night anyway, so at the— It is true that sometimes we lose track of time during our investigations. Really? That's kinda strange. In theory, I should have— Yep. Something here is definitely fishy.
Nah, kan bit lagi. Apa nih?
Our memories are back! About that... Well, Traveler, aside from your memories that were just restored, listen to it and you'll understand.
Can't go back. There are countless spaces here. Our Sub-Zeru's festival in Sumeru City is just one of them.
Kita bisa balik. There are countless space. Banyak space. Our Sub-Zeru's festival in Sumeru City is just one of them.
Traveler, you should be missing 2 days worth of memory. It's time to carry out our plan from yesterday. Okay, let's...
Ini masalah lo nih. Open tidak. Gak usah manjat. Oke, kita coba keluar.
Why can't we leave the city?
Don't ask me. It's not like I can tell you anything.
I have a real emergency. My goods have...
That's your problem. Make sure you make a request in it.
But it's not like you can just predict business matters in advance.
It looks like the Academia already announced the lockdown. Let's go and question. Hello, sir. Why can't...
Here we go again. We just received an order that no one is allowed to enter or exit Sumeru today. They didn't tell us anything. Angering me won't get you anywhere. If I had that kind...
Kan bisa keluar aja.
It looks like he really doesn't know. If we can't get anything out of him, let's take matters into our own
manjat, benar,
hands.
kan
This
manjat
is a
baik.
good spot. And the guard... Huh? Why? Are you going to leave Paimon behind? But... What if things get... Paimon knows that Paimon can't do much, but... Okay. Promise Paimon that you'll come back and please...
Kita lanjut nih bro.
Memories! Traveler! Paimon would never see you! Paimon waited for you for hours and hours at the city wall and you never came back! You promised Paimon that... Paimon, calm down. He's... Paimon doesn't care! Paimon wanted to go look for you, but you also said that Paimon should stay! Paimon was so worried and so scared the entire day! Okay. Paimon, can you tell...
Berarti kita seperti apa kan?
I see. Using two people's different perspectives. After that, you left the city. Paimon kept her eyes on you the whole time, but then you disappeared
Itu main
in an
extension coy.
instant. No way! Paimon was... What's your perspective, Traveler? You sure you don't have any I guess that explains everything. You also lost your memories the last two... So, if we leave the city, our memories will be It really sounds like something big up, but this way, we'll also never discover what's outside. Something like a message? But how can we send it back? Don't look at me like that. I'm not used to being stared at. Well... Okay. Yep, now we're... I'm done. Here you go. What? Isn't this just an... I made some little changes, Akasha terminals are already capable to make something like this? Nahida. Yep. I'll help you save the messages. We'll never know until we try. Let's go then. Let's all right. Okay. See? That covers everything that's happened so far. Yes. Although the signal was choppy and had some interference, we still managed to receive 2 messages from you. Okay, now that you understand what's going on.
Oke, kita bikin pesan dari sini, traveler sendiri.
Can't go back. There are countless spaces here. Our Sub-Zeru's festival in Sumeru City is just one of them. I've entered another space. Before me are flowing sandstone and howling fish. Impossible and surreal sights. All these spaces are empty except for the occasional ones that contain mute puppets rather than people. I can't sense any human presence.
That's one heck of an info dump. It sounds like you left the Sumeru city space when you set foot outside of the... But everything looked completely normal when Paimon was looking out from the inside. There's another part here. Yep.
These spaces have been disappearing one after the other. And now, even the final space has also disappeared. Behind me, a lot of spaces just appeared again from thin air. I get it now. Those spaces are actually...
Terlihat hilang.
Why did the message end? Probably because yesterday just happened to end. Oh, right. Paimon did hear the message. It should have come from the travelers after the beep. Travelers... Traveler. What do you think that final space could have been?
My impression is that each day in this samsara only ends at the sound of that beep from the Akasha. All the bizarre spaces I saw outside the city had one thing in common: a lack of human presence. Was that space actually the real world? But wouldn't a real space just randomly disappearing like that be catastrophic?
Oh, so that's what it is! After the sound of the beep, later on, Traveler also mentioned a bunch of new spaces materialized. Paimon's head is spinning! Well, consider this. For all the horrors of the Archon War, at its heart, it was just a game where a bunch of gods fought over 7 seats. So no matter how strange or spooky things may look on the surface, maybe all they point to in the end is a small and simple... Wow! The Archon War, huh? Hey!
Apakah ini kekuatan Archon apa gimana nih? Apa nggak jadi break? Ya.
Scry the sky.
Do you want some alone time to think? Alright then, Paimon won't disturb.
The dance of Sub-Zeros is about to begin. I'm going to go watch it.
Okay. What?
Okay then. See you later.
Have you figured it out yet, Traveler? Time is ticking away. Awesome! What is it? Paimon wants to know. Oh, wait, no. Let's meet up with...
membingungkan kayak dalam artian kan space tempat kita yang
You're back! I've been waiting forever for you two. Judging by the looks on your faces, are you ready to take your Sub-Zero's exam and graduate from the festival? Okay, first off, have you discovered the hidden truth?
Okay, Nahida said the Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate, as it is the manifestation of the God of Wisdom's power. It compiles the wisdom of the entire populace, and it grants knowledge to the people.
Kata Akasha itu sumbernya dari itu kekuatan dari Genshin.
We've already experienced the Sub-Zeru's festival many times, and we've already experienced the Sub-Zeru's festival many times, and people in Sumeru don't dream. What a strange phenomenon. The moon, illusions, and lies. What do they all mean? All the bizarre spaces I saw outside the city had one thing in common: a lack of human presence. Those spaces remind me of dreams, like the one I had in the Avidia Forest, except these have no sign of human presence. We are all in a dream. It isn't that the people of Sumeru don't dream, rather the Akasha is taking their dreams from them.
People in Sumeru think they don't dream, but the truth is the Akasha steals their dream, and those spaces with no human presence are stolen dreams without their host. That would explain why they sounded so... So people in Sumeru do dream out. Correct answer. Now, how did you conclude that the Akasha is capable of
Kita
this?
kesulitan dalam dream, dalam mimpi. Aku tapi nggak tahu caranya apa.
It is the manifestation of the God of Wisdom's power. It is the manifestation of the... The Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate. It compiles the wisdom of the... and it grants knowledge to the people.
That doesn't sound right. That doesn't sound right.
Oh, okay. Those dream-controlling creatures in the forest also get their power from the Dendro Archon, right? That would explain why the Akasha has the ability to control people's dreams, too. But is stealing everyone's dreams really how... Dreams are fantastical, complex, and full of imagination. People's brains are the most active when they're dreaming. In other words, dreams are rich bundles of human wisdom. So in other words, the complete opposite of how Hypatia understood it. Paimon remembers her saying that the sages think dreams are foolish delusions, and the fact that no one dreams is a blessing from Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. So it was all a dirty... The real story is that the sages from the academia are using the Akasha to steal people's dreams for their own use, huh? Oh? By the sounds of it, you understand the current situation pretty well. So then, what about the samsara?
The Grand Sage said, "Go celebrate the birth of that god to your heart's content." Did he mean something more? My mind feels exhausted. We've already experienced the Sub-Zeru's festival many times, and the beep is a prompt tone for Akasha operations. We still hear it every night. Those spaces kept disappearing before my eyes. But as soon as that beep sounded, many more spaces materialized. Those dreamscapes kept vanishing, but as soon as that beep sounded...
Correct. The Akasha is keeping each person's brain in a constant dream state, but also separating their consciousness from their own dream. Their disembodied consciousness is placed inside the collective dream of the Sub-Zero's festival along with everyone else's. While their now vacant dreams, no one is any the wiser as another day passes in the dream, and people wake up to yet another dream about the Sub-Zero's festival. The dreams that belong to them are once again...
So, this is like a dream factory, and the Akasha is...
Very good, but...
Okay, so that beep we...
Alright, last question.
Itu Arkon. Gede gol.
They say
Oh, good
that
Archon then.
chemical divination is the Dendro Archon's divine revelation. So then, if Nahida has referred to herself as the moon... Now that I think about it, wasn't illusions a hint that we're all dreaming? Now that I think about it, wasn't illusions hinting at the sage's...
Aku rasa illusion sih.
So you noticed. I thought that one would be the hardest question. That's why I put it last.
That wasn't hard at all.
Ya
Even
kan, Arkon kan?
Paimon
Bener
gets
coy.
that. Everything about you is different. We just didn't want to expose you is all. Now that you mention it, Nahida, you've been hinting to us since the very beginning. It's funny, thinking back to when we were asking all over the place for info about Lesser Lord Kusanali. Paimon didn't expect to meet you like this.
Yes, those can wait until we're back in real life. On the other hand, I'd be happy to answer any more questions you have about here and now.
Sebenarnya tuh kayak kenapa nggak harus dibahas Sub-Zero's Festival?
I know, right? Why did they have to base this dream on my birthday? Could it really just be a coincidence?
Even you don't know the reason?
The Academia sages are determined to harvest lots of dreams in a short time, no matter the cost. They have to be up to no... Traveler, do you have any...
Kayak lagi di
The Grand Sage said, "Go celebrate the..." Okay, Nahida said the Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate, as it is the manifestation of the God of Wisdom's power. Those spaces remind...
Masa ini sih, apa jangan-jangan Gnosis itu pesan
That
kepercayaan?
doesn't sound right.
Celebrate the birth of... Could it mean...
Can humans really keep dreaming forever like this?
You might say your mental fatigue has already answered this question. Especially those whose health is compromised to begin with.
People's lives are at stake here, and
You asked me this question before. Now that you know this is all a dream, have you heard the saying, "Don't wake a sleepwalker"? Likewise, if someone suddenly had told you all this instead of you learning it on your own, your notion of reality and dream would be thrown into irreversible confusion. That's why I could only give you very subtle hints and some suggestions. Firstly, this dream we're in is completely based on reality. People have already experienced Secondly, you're probably wondering why people don't have any That's because people don't remember their dreams most of the time anyway. And in any case, they're actual dreams, so whenever they wake up in this dream of the Sub-Zero's festival...
that reminds Paimon. Traveler had a dream when we were in the Avidia Forest, but couldn't see what it was.
Yes. Only after receiving the blessing of Dendro can a person gain the Dendro element's dream-enhancing power. That explains the feelings of deja vu.
Oh, berarti
Meanwhile, everyone
kita
else
kalau
has
nggak
no
kita udah dapat
idea that
blessing
they are
dari
in the
Dendro Archon,
Sub-Zero's
so
festival Samsara, while their dreams are stolen from them over and over again. Deceiving the people of Sumeru with no regard for their safety. No matter what they're trying to do, this is after we end the Sub-Zero's festivals.
How can the sages of the Academia do this
In the end, I'm just the moon. The real sun is Lanjutin.
A sun and a moon? Oh, we're out of...
I'll tell you how to break free of the samsara tomorrow.
Dia cuma demun, the real sun is long gone. Dia cuma bilangnya matahari sini udah mendadak.
Good
Setahu
morning,
gue tuh banyak
Nahida.
kapan mau udah mati sebenarnya.
Wait, now that Paimon remembers everything, should we instead say good morning, Lesser Lord Kusanali? Hey, what's wrong, Nahida?
I'm afraid that what you're thinking right now is correct.
Did Dunyarzad already...
The real Dunyarzad's consciousness has indeed disappeared. It can no longer endure the constant dream harvesting.
Paimon can't believe it. Wait, so what about...
She's actually something like a puppet, but the real Dunyarzad's consciousness could no longer... So another Dunyarzad appeared to replace her in the dream. Just like the grass and the trees, that Dunyar...
But personality-wise, she's nothing like...
Puppets are stiff and can't copy a living person. You know, speaking of which...
The Dunyarzad truly believed that she met you within her consciousness. And it was you who inspired...
Yes. Back then, her family was overly protective of her. No one cared about her personality or thoughts. It was as if she only lived to stall her Elazar. I just gave her a little wisdom so she could look at life in a new way. So that she could be her own person. But even so, she's far from it. I'm still a long way off from being a real Archon. I couldn't even save her. If I were a competent Archon...
Please don't beat yourself up over it, Nahida. It's...
I'm not beating myself up. All I did was to rationally observe the distance between myself and a real Archon.
Don't be like that, Nahida. Even real Archons are still allowed to be sad.
To prevent more tragedies like this, we...
Great, but...
Although the Sub-Zero's festival dream is under the Akasha's control, only that means this dream belongs to a host who...
Huh?
Well, if this is someone's dream, then everything here which means, with the power of
Imagination?
Imagination means breaking... Like when the server at the tavern brings a plate to you, you'd However, if you're the dream's host and you become aware that you're dreaming, when you the dream will respond in kind. But right now, our host is unaware that this is a dream. No matter how many times they find some way to make that person realize that
How are we going to find them, though? If it could... And even if we did find them, how are we supposed... After all, like you said...
It's extremely difficult, yes. But the only ones who can do... As for me...
Out of town? Are you going to that place full of...
Yes. I want to try something. Hurry and go. Dreams are supposed to be fantastic.
Oh, she was such a good person. Was such a simple... Yeah. See, but we mustn't lose hope. Paimon's wondering. Do you think the sages would... Huh. That's... So... Who do you think the host of the dream is? Oh, that would make sense. Ferris, let's go ask him some...
Itu bukan Jilang, itu si Dehya itu karena dia yang paling pemikirannya selalu ini coy, selalu apa namanya logical banget itu. Enggak, gue udah buat banget, kita baca lagi tuh. Ya bisa coy, kita baca dulu coy. Gue pengen dapet kaska coy, paling bagus banget buat explorer. Biar apa yang dapat. Ini sudah sampai kurang banget. Ya gue setuju ya. Gue sih akan ngumpulin gitu buat beli senjata. Sumpah dari dulu gue pengen Razor, coy. Ini bintang 4 tapi keren aja. Pasti sekali gue suka.
You're back. You left in a hurry last time. Is everything okay?
Everything's fine. Just...
An experiment? That came out of...
Could you make a wish?
You want me to make a wish?
Less questions, more wishing!
Okay, my wish. My wish. Okay.
Oh.
I noticed earlier that she looked a bit down. She just doesn't seem like herself. I've also wondered if the reason she asked me to be fairest knight of flowers...
So, you
When she placed the hat of the Knight of Flowers onto my head, she said to me, what she didn't realize was that I'm not that interested in how everyone else feels. In that moment, I just wanted to be her Knight of Flowers for the rest of my life. 50 years, 100 years, I'll serve her till the end of time.
Satria mudanya sih, punya
Okay, yeah, that was a bit much. Okay, I'm ready to make my wish. I would like Miss Dunyarzad to appear in front of me right now with a smile on her face. Here goes.
Please come true.
nggak muncul. Berarti
I'm
bukan
gonna
dia.
open my eye. Oh,
What?
Fucky? Sorry, but... Nice try, you two.
Guess he isn't the host of this dream after all. Should have expected it wouldn't be this easy. It seems like everyone who knows Dunyarzad loves...
My lady.
That sounds like Dia! Oh, right. This is what... Huh? But Dia can handle them! Hey, Traveler!
Kita nggak pernah lihat yang bertarung nih, Cok. Selamat pagi deh ya. Ini bagus. Ini semua kamu tahu.
Oh, it's you. Great timing. Please take... Hey, this is my job. The homie Yanni's pay me, not you. You... Fine, all right. Knock yourself out. Why are you so Anyway, watch yourself.
So you got yourself some backup.
Sorry buat stop yang gaduh.
Close enough. New punching. Stabilize. This is
Ini langsung meteor.
Born of ice and frost.
take that.
Ini kasih cuk.
Rain outlines your fate. Let me weave it.
Tricks up your sleeve. Need more.
Hai.
That's close enough.
Decided by destiny.
Mana?
Blaze over.
Itu kan gaknya?
Solidify.
Rain outlines your fate.
I'll be back.
Traveler, were you just taking your anger out on those guys? You and Nahida both. Oh, and speaking, remember how during the first Sub-Zero's festival, before the Samsara, she said it was because she had forgotten something. Okay, so Paimon's memory is working so far. Anyway, Paimon also remembers that she is staying somewhere around here. Yeah, even if it's only a tiny clue.
Kita mau ngecek barang yang ditinggal sama si itu Nisa.
It's rude to enter other people's spaces without permission. Hey, the windows are unlocked. Okay, Paimon's gonna take... This was only a temporary residence, so there was... Should we open?
There are also systems that are able to get distance within the frames of this. Once the test is answered, and Paimon will probably continue usually it. So I was hoping that I would be able to keep this video further. This is a combination of pop legends concerning this amount of sunlight, created from the series of interviews and other conducting research on the water. I interviewed so many people, but after that there are very few who know much about her. Still, I hope that this will be of use to you in your search for her. Grand Harval King Watership was one confirming that Orchi would be one people very part of the river. But one day people suddenly found that the water was drinkable again. The sun set and the great light was seen near the water. The water soft. The water source the previous night. Everyone believed that this was the divine power of Lesser Lord Susan Mary nephew. This sounds quite possible the contamination of water source via natural means probably takes ages. If reservoir to sonar effect in can park the weekend. After Mama Pascal, I received a packet of the plot into this from Monday morning with worship to gently to the lesson. And next letter taught me that there's only things I'm going to see from the economy. Poor child, I hope that this upset physical missing legal feeling. This is personally something which was this last week is in the gentle side. There was this one time when I would have only bit too much to drink. I couldn't find my own conversation, not friendly anything. The control. I saw Razal Lopez on my series very tall and techniques for hours. And she got me up of sleeping 5 days for the things at the beginning of the I reckon that must have been having to be for me playing. I'm not sure which one has the story is at first, that is probably just a like these false records are connected because of the person in the street of the which turns frightening.
Wow. Dunyarzad, even though she was also busy preparing for this, she must have wanted to give this to us as a gift on the... If we hadn't found this book, but now that we know, we... Hey! Where are you off to now?
It's a big right, but
Access denied.
alah. Baik.
It's Dunyarzad's puppet. Traveler? You must be exhausted. Come to think of it, we've been stuck in this place for a really, really long time. Heck, even the last time we were chatting happily with Dunyarzad feels like an eternity ago. Paimon still remembers when we were sitting here, and the way her eyes sparkled when she...
There will always be frustrations in life, but I know that the point of living is not to leave behind any regrets.
That was what the real Dunyarzad said, wasn't it? Does that mean...
Yes, Traveler.
Oh, so she's still just a puppet. But just now, how come... What? Where are we going this time?
Ini yes, nggak tahu lah ini kapan ini mau ini apa aja. Nah, kalau itu sih, setidaknya sudah saya paket
If you continue to resist, we will have to order an investigation. The Grand Sage has already granted you much leave.
Oh,
Traveler? You don't have to...
Traveler?
Traveler? What the heck are you doing? Wait, they're not reacting. Have they been... Oh, of course! If this is the sage's plan... So they're just...
What is this? What happened to the Grand Sage and his entourage? Like I said, they symbolize the goddess of flowers.
Yes. The Greater Lord brought forth new Padisaras in memory of the goddess.
That beautiful shade of purple. Aren't these flowers real Padisaras? Just like the ones from the legend?
But didn't you just say all the real flowers went extinct after the...
Yeah. What's going on? Huh? You guys are acting...
Nilu berarti yang bermimpi sebenarnya.
Hey!
They disappeared! So Nilu's the hoe. Purple Padisaras don't exist in the real world anymore. But it's just like the example Nahida told us. So when you saw the flower, but if we want to end the samsara, we need the... How should we make
Am I true?
Huh?
So I'm right.
Wrong guess, but you aren't completely wrong either. As far as you know, people...
Yeah, but have you heard the tale of the first sage? To prevent a calamity, he went on a journey to...
Ooh, sounds familiar. Dinyarzad told it...
Yep, but in the part you heard, he hadn't become the first. His piety and wisdom were acknowledged by the Dendroarchon. All kinds of spectacular scenes appeared in front of the first sage, as if all the knowledge in the world was being painted onto a canvas right before him. He was captivated. After who knows how long, he mastered all the knowledge he could comprehend. Afterward, he said to the Dendroarchon, I miss my parents, my wife, and my children. The Dendroarchon smiled. The next second, his wife lying next to him said, You're off to search for the Dendroarchon today, aren't you? In the end, the first sage took care of many disasters in Sumeru City.
So, the first sage was dreaming ever since the beginning of...
Yes. But his faith and determination were...
Paimon understands where you're coming from now.
I see. Well, it just so happens that today's Sub-Zero's festival is almost over, too. Since we're in a dream, let's make this final dance of Sub-Zero's as beautiful as we can.
Lu mau berdansa.
The wait is over, everyone. I dedicate this to our god, the Dance of Sub-Zeros.
Suka animasi dan sinematik dari Genshin.
I'd be lying if I said I had no regrets. I would have loved to see Nilu's dance.
banget.
Oh, good morning, traveler. Oh, Paimon feels like she's been asleep. Paimon's head feels super heavy. Paimon thinks it was the Sub-Zero's fest. Have we finally escaped from the Sub-Zero samsara? Quick, take off your Akasha terminal.
Okay.
She's not in her room. What happened? Huh? What is...
Mana?
Well done, Traveler and Paimon. And thank you, Dunyarzad, for
I'm sorry, who?
Dunyarzad!
Ini masih
okay.
Oh, a traveler, Paimon. I just had a dream.
Oke, jadi kita udah sejam nonton. Gue tuh masih kepo, tapi kayak aku itu bakal panjang banget ya. Masih panjang banget ceritanya dan gue happy udah lagi di diskusi aman. Dan gue berharap si Night of Flower bisa menyatakan cintanya juga ya. Ya, thank you banget yang udah nonton. Semoga happy dan lain-lain. Nah, akhirnya kita seminggu kali ini. Thank you so much guys. Alright. Ya, gue sedih sih.